Make it off first.
is not working. Yes, sir. ॐ मधुवातारितायते मधुक्षरन्ति सिन्धवाः माध्वीर्नश्यन्तोषधीः मधुनक्तं मुतोषसि मधुमात्पार्थिवगुं रजाः मधुद्दौरस्तु न पिता मधुमन्नो वनस्पतिः मधुमागुमस्तु सूर्यः माध्वीर्गावो भवन्तु नः ॐ मधु ॐ मधु ॐ मधु ॐ sweet blows the wind and the very ocean gives forth blessedness. May the herbs and plants bring us health and happiness. Sweet unto us be the nights and dream dawns. May every particle of Mother Earth be charged with blessings. May the heavens shower us with benediction. Sweet unto us be the noble forest trees. Sweet unto us the radiant sun. Sweet unto us be all living creation. Om, sweet harmony, peace. Today, our topic is what we want, a big question. All through our life, we are always wishing to have it and want this one, I want this, I want this, and I want this. This is our life. And this search is going on continuously. Not in this life, but as we believe in many births, it is the desire-driven impulse in the mind. I want, I want, I want, I want. So want, there is, actually we want what? We want, there ends the lecture. What we want? We want joy. We want peace. We want that type of bliss, unending bliss, absolute joy. Not momentarily, today is here and tomorrow is gone. And I want that extreme joy which is beginningless, endless. So that is the cry of every heart. But let us come down to our regular life. Our life can be divided into two groups. One is want, another is need. Want is endless. Want, I want this, I want that. Need is very basic for everyone. So we find that want, maybe what we want happiness. Always we want happiness. How to find happiness, but this happiness, what we understand, that happiness though we seek for, but it does not stay. Through eating, to seeing, to travel, to fun, to getting some fun and joy. This happiness does not linger. Therefore, but we want first condition of life in happiness. We want health. We want wealth, security in life. So these can be fallen into the category of need also. We want a good family, good relationship, good friends in our life. Who does not want such? So long we live in the world, we need this, we want. We need meaningful work. We need to leave a legacy to family, friends, and in the world. We want big houses if we have a small one. We want nice cars if we have another not that good. fashionable clothing, what not? We want. We want luxury travel, to go to different places to see the world with beauty. We want to go to different restaurants to fill up our tongue, how beautiful, how tasteful is in Turkey, in one country and the other country. So everything is we are seeking, want this, and it is an endless struggle. In the family we like attractive spouse, good-looking person. We visit every continent. We go for scuba diving to see the world. We go for hiking. So, career-related promotions, wherever we are, we want to excel that and go to the extreme end. We can list it many, endless. That's why the desire or the want which arises out of desire is endless. So question is that bad to desire for something? No. I want this, is it bad? No. The response will be, it is good if it brings some types of perfect satisfaction and joy, and a peace, abiding peace. Basic needs and requirements, that is the need. Need is very basic. As I just mentioned, that happiness, health, wealth, security, these are very basic things. It's for everyone. But need, very limited. But want is unlimited. Need is limited because you look at the life, how spiritual people reduces their needs gradually. Reducing from much wealth, building, house, etc. Reduce. You go to the monks, they reduce to nothing. Only they have some blanket maybe on their shoulder. You go to the Himalayan sadhus, you see, they are walking, they renounced everything. Need has been reduced to what? Even to get some food. Begging in food, you get it, eat it, don't eat. So, it is limited and it can be reduced, and we can see how reducing the needs, they are becoming happier. And extending the unlimited want is increasing dissatisfaction. More and more maintenance. Yesterday someone was talking, in some place there are so many billionaires, they live over there, no? They didn't come into that house. They have so many homes, even for 1 day, 2 days. That's maybe enough for them to stay in that house. But they're paying enormous amount of building maintenance and this and that going on. So it is unlimited, is that want. What will it do, we do not know, but there is that urge in the heart. This call is not simple, a bad thing. It is calling for something who we are, what we want. We are not this limited. But I try to satisfy my wants and desires to the limited things because that is available readily with me. Need, something you must have, but want is what? You wish to have it. Need is a necessity, but want is a desire. Need is essential, but it is non-essential. Want is non-essential or inessential. Many remain constant over time. This need may remain for a long time, over time. But need may change. Today I needed one thing, tomorrow I'll change, another need may come in my mind and I need that. Need may result in outset of disease and death. Need, no one is getting good health care and this and that. that may result in the onset of disease and death. But wealth, I want this, it can make us frustrated. There is a physical death, there's a mental deterioration happens, disappointment and disaster come. And the need may be two main categories, subjective and objective, subjective need and objective need. But want have two categories also, luxuries and comforts. So need, no competition is needed to the basic human needs, but want is always competitive, compete for satisfaction, higher satisfaction. So this is just an analysis, what is our life. We unconsciously do all these things, but to look at it in this perspective and to think what is our need and what is our want. And this want is not bad, need is not also bad. Need is for physical survival, mental survival in the world, having good house, having something to eat, having some money to take care of my things, necessary basic needs. But want can be infinite, and that infinite want actually is a call for us to reach which is infinite. We want more and more and more. Need is very minimum and want is unlimited, as I have said. And I have given the example that the monks who renounced, look at their need and expectation. They have reduced so much, maybe they get going to each house asking for some food. You get it, don't get it. Our monks, when they get the monastic vows, all of the monks, you see, after getting sannyas, reduce the need. So, what? They go for begging. They're unfamiliar. But go and stand before the door and say, Narayan Hari. Just give some food. What is Narayan Hari? Glory to Lord Narayana and glory to God. And someone comes, brings something, he gives a little, one morsel, two morsel, or not. Some may abuse you, criticize you. You young boy, can't you earn your money? Go, have some job. Why are you coming over? Some scolding. Some may get very great praise. Aha, you are a young darling boy. Why are you searching for this? Why not eat well, stay like that? But the question is that in both places, this need is where has reduced to something. If I get something, there are some sadhus also. They don't collect in their bag. Bag is this cloth. They put it in here. Whatever comes together, they eat. Some go karapatra. They go to the door and give you a hand. Something is given. Bas, that's all. Eat. And what is the no container, no glass, no water pot. You go to the Ganga and drink water like this and wash your bas. Your eating is finished. So reducing the need there, and what they're focusing on? Focusing on who am I, what is I am the body, I am the mind, or in their practices. They're also searching. They're also searching for joy and peace, and we are also searching for joy and peace. But he has reduced the need in such a level that he does not have to pay. You get food, eat. Don't eat. Don't eat. Get good food, okay, thank God. Don't get good food, thank God. So they have reduced their need, even though not want. Want question is gone. Want is another level. Need, the basic need. Say, we think about here, who can in this US stay without health insurance? Those who have not, at least to have something, everyone struggle, no? But what about the health insurance of all the monastics, millions of monks in India, in the Himalayas, in wandering around, and they fall sick. If someone comes for medicine, good. If not, it depends on God. So they have reduced to their needs and wants to such a degree, and they're the happiest people. Look at their face. how cheerful, how joyful. So what is demand which we need is important, but the attitude is important. I'm not saying that we should not have a home, let us be a monk. That is not the point. But it should be the inner feeling. The need versus want versus a state where everything will be there, but I will be unaffected by that. So this is the very important point, this search, what we want. What we want is to, in the Upanishadic language, it is called bhuma, the infinite, the absolute, the unchanging, limitless, that we want. And that limitless joy, limitless peace, limitless assurance of our eternal existence, that is the search for us. And we can find that the language of the chanters are there. They say, Kaupina Bantang, Kolubhat Bhagavantam. Those who have nothing, they are the happiest people. But if it is imposed, it does not happen the same way. Beggars and monks are not same. The attitude is different here. They are performing this, they are undergoing through the suffering that same way physically, but one feels his suffering, but one has accepted intelligent and weak understanding that I am searching for the highest truth, reducing my needs to 0, 0, 0. And only need is God. Simple realizing God. Rabindranath Tagore, Swami Vivekananda said to the monks, ideal in the, the Song of the Sannyasins, we chant here, he says that have no home, have thou no home. What home can hold thee, friend? He's talking to a monk. Understand? Don't get mixed up and don't feel I am bad because I am in the home. I have a home. I have a nice home and I need her heating is there, cooling is there. No, not to understand. But point is that we are talking about the ideal situation. So Swami Vivekananda says, have thou no home, talking to a monk. Have thou no home. What home can hold thee, my friend? What home you need? You have a big home. The whole world is your home. He says, the sky, thy roof, you need a roof under. You are thinking? The whole sky is your roof. What a grand roof. Without paying any money. You can enjoy. Lie down and see the beautiful sky and the stars and all the galaxies and everything in a dark night. Even monks live like that, under the sun, under the sky. So sky thy roof, and bed, you want a soft bed? Grass thy bed. He said, what a bed? Just lie down anywhere. Where there is bed, you can find out little grass, of course. And if not, that's also good. There is one story, one monk. He came to a village, and he is a young monk, so he was, after begging something, he ate something, and she was lying down and in a street side under a tree and over the grass. And what he did, he took some bricks, 2 bricks he collected nearby to put his head on that. Then the village ladies were going to bring water. In early days there were ponds, people used to go fetch water from there, and they are all going, 4 or 5 such ladies are going, and they're talking to each other. See, he's a monk. He has nothing, but he has a pillow. And there's 2 bricks at the pillow. And then they left. And the sadhu thought, I am a monk, why should I have pillow like that? So they are criticizing, so throw away that too. And then again the ladies are coming back and saw the same sadhu lying down, but without the bricks. Then they said, oh, see, he has ego. He has such an ego that he has thrown away the... This is fun. Anyhow, so this is that the sky, the roof, the sky is the roof. And Swami Vivekananda, when he was in Greenacre, what is description he said? I enjoyed the starry sky today after a long time. Huh? In Campersi and other areas, there is some Swamiji went to stay overnight there, and he says, I enjoyed those days of monastic life. Huh? So even in Belur Math, when we get sannyas, then we go to bake food and bring food. And where do you eat? Not under roof. You go on the Ganga side, there is grass, sit on the grass and eat. Unfold your food, whatever you have, and share with each other, give it to Guru first and then come back, of course. But you sit and stay outside that building to eat under a roof. Huh? So these are the same simple ideal of monastic life, what Swami Vivekananda says. The sky thy roof, the grass thy bed, food, what chance may bring, well cooked or ill, judge not. How we grumbled, hey, today's food is... or somebody prepared a nice food, we enjoy and relish that, no? But yes, you should enjoy, but this one monk should not be attached to that. Whatever comes, good or bad. That means here the main point we have to understand, it is reducing the expectation. And as much reduction of our expectation goes, so much is the person free and joyful and peaceful. I don't care for that, so what is the matter? Whatever come, I accept it. If not come, I accept it. Sometimes monks would go for begging to different places, they don't get food even. Okay, drink water, finish. Today is that much. Kabhi ghee khana, there is a statement for the monks. Kabhi ghee khana, kabhi wahi mana. You go for begging, if one day you get a good, spacious, very well-cooked meal and everything, and someday you get nothing. But you keep your peace inside. So reducing this want. And this is the one side, the external side. But internal side, look at that. They're richer and richer and richer. External and internal, both sides is working parallelly. As much we are depending on the external, so much we are losing the internal connection, the internal spirit, the divinity, the power which is inside, the purity, the joy, the blessings which is inside. The monks, actually genuine monks, they are getting that connection inside and getting profuse fulfillment there. And whereas the external is reducing to nothing, 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 nothing. And it is not a loss, but it's a great gain for them. That's the bhuma, the absolute. So Swami Vivekananda idealized the monastic life like that. Want cannot be satisfied. Want cannot be satisfied. I want, okay, I want $1 million. Okay, I want. Then what will happen? Will not a millionaire ask to be a billionaire? And a billionaire, okay. Will not he ask for something more? So this is the cry of his soul is hankering for something higher and higher and higher. So if we look at this materialistic perspective, that this want in the material world we try, ultimately it is good, because that gives the awakening of the soul. After expecting so much, wanting so much, working so hard, achieving some accomplishment, and then you see, where is the joy? I expected something of the permanent nature, it is not. So that is a transformation comes, and a waking call comes from within. Rabindranath Tagore said, Ami bohu vashanare pranpane chai. Oh Lord, I want in infinite number of to fulfill my desires, and my cravings and desires. I want with the full heart and soul to have it. But bonchito kore bachale nath. Oh Lord, you are so gracious. You didn't give all the things I want, and you have saved me by that way. Another is there that we feel a bit happy when one wants and prompted by desire to get satisfied, but this satisfaction also which we get is temporary, followed by negative emotions and also some frustrations in our life. So Upanishad says, Nalpe Sukhamasti. There is no osti means no happiness in alpo, in the small, petty, little. Everything is petty and little in comparison to the Atman, the divinity, the Brahman consciousness. That's why Rabindranath Tagore, one beautiful poem, and that I read to you. That's a beautiful idea given there. When I do not know, I have started my life's journey. I have started my life's journey when I do not know. Beautiful song. Kabe ami bahir hulem tomari pot che se to aaj ke noy se aaj ke noy. He said that, how long have I been wandering around singing your song? It is not just today, not just today. I have forgotten how long I have been searching for you. It is not just today, no, not just today. Like the waterfall that gushes forth, not knowing for whom, so I rush into the stream of life in search of you. I called you by so many names and drawn so many pictures of you. Joyfully I have gone in search of you without knowing where you live. Like the waterfall gushes, not knowing for whom, why the water is going down and rushing. You look at the river is moving constantly. Where it is going? It is going to meet the ocean. To meet the ocean or be the ocean. You cannot meet. You are ocean. And the river may flow. Rabindranath Tagore's beautiful language, I was reading, that he says that the stream of river is flowing. You ask, where are you going? Our life is like a stream. Think of yourself like a stream, one river. We are all running. This, what are you doing? Rabindranath Tagore says that this going can be moving towards the ocean. It moves towards the ocean. It passes through the town and cities and the trees and plants. No, it gives sustenance to them. But it does not become ocean. Ocean is the end. And ocean is, he does not get the ocean. Getting means you should be bigger than that, you get it. But ocean cannot be got by what you call the river, but the river becomes ocean. So it is becoming. Our search for this desire and fulfillment of desire, what I'm trying, it is like just pushing us to one point, that we want to be something which is not this me, which is not this limited something. That's why it is said that language, what Rabindranath is saying, as like the waterfall that gushes forth, not knowing for whom. So I, means all of us, rush into the stream of life in search of you. I have called you by so many names and drawn so many pictures of you. Joyfully I have been going in search of you without knowing where you live. As a flower, beautiful example, as a flower lies awake, waiting for the sun, not knowing how long the night will last. So my heart waits in hope of your arrival. So long I have been wandering around singing your song. It is not just today, not just today. As a flower, look at the night time. The flower is waiting. Whole night is waiting. What for? To get the touch of the sun rays, and it will touch it and it will bloom. At night time we have in Santa Barbara, they have planted some tulip, no? Tulip. And at night time, see, it is all closes his mouth, no? And is waiting whole night. We in our life are waiting for what? I do not know. Our life after life going on in search of getting something joy, meaningful, purposeful. And is waiting, we do not know, for we are waiting for the sun to come. And sun to come means sun to touch me. And I am to touch the sun, whatever be the language. So this is the search going on. Swami Vivekananda has used this language very profoundly, the same idea. It says that in search of God, we find that Swami Vivekananda says that over hill and dell and mountain range, in temple, church and mosque, in Vedas, Bible, Al-Quran, I had searched for thee in vain. Like a child in the wildest forest lost, I have cried and cried alone, where art thou gone, my God, my love? The echo answered, gone. And days and nights and years then passed. A fire was in the brain. I knew not when the day changed in night. The heart seemed rent in twain. I laid me down on Ganga's shore, exposed to sun and rain. With burning tears I laid the dust and wailed the water's roar. I called on all the holy names of every clime and creed. Show me the way in mercy, great one who have reached the goal. That is the way. And he says, years then passed in bitter cry. Each moment seemed an age, till one day, midst of my cries and groans, someone seemed to calling me. A gentle, soft and soothing voice that said, my son, my son. That seemed to thrill in unison with all the chords of my soul. I stood on my feet and tried to find the place that voice came from. I searched and turned to see round me, before me, behind. Again it seemed to speak, the voice divine to me. In rapture all my soul was hushed, entranced, enthralled in bliss. A flash illumined all my soul. The heart of my heart opened wide. Oh joy, oh bliss, what do I find? My love, you are here, and you are here, my love, my all. And I was searching thee from all eternity. And you were there, enthroned in majesty. And from that day, everything changed. So this is our life struggle. We started with our very, very fundamental question of being the need and go to the want, and going there we find all this search outside in the material world. We talked about the reduction of our material needs and things. And it went further and further. This is not material, this is not external. It is something you are searching which you do not know. Where is that and how we can have it? And ultimately we get an awakening call when we get frustrated with all the achievements and accomplishments. All the achievements and accomplishments are nothing. A point comes in our life, it gives us the clear concept that all your accomplishment is meaningless. Suppose a person, great intellect, suddenly something happens in his physical body and something. He's helpless. Then what is this achievement of life? So this is the, not negative, but the point is to think about. And this principle, what we want, that is to be pointed out. What we want, it should be clear. Let me journey me there. The goal is this. But where I am, that's not the point. I know that I'll have to travel. That's a very scientific way of looking at life. As in the school, in our college students, normally we have that problem. Say 2, 3 years, 4 years they are in studying in the law, and then say, oh, I don't like it. I want to change it. I want to change into medicine. You have lost so many years. Why? No, I thought it will be happy. It will not happy, so it is not giving me joy. So I'll change it. See, this is a small example, but this is going on all through our life. We choose one thing, think one thing is the best, and then we ourselves say, oh, no, no, no. Jaha chai, taha bhul kore chai. Jaha pai, taha chai na. It is also Rabindranath Tagore. What I want wrongly, by mistakenly I want that. And when I get it, what I get, I don't want that. I didn't want this way. I wanted it to be in some other way, to have it in my life, but not this way. I didn't want this way to come. So this is the regular experiences of life. So, that's I give this example again and again. Nabh kamal mein hai kasturi, kaise bharam mite pushukare, bina sadguru jiva aise hi dhoore, jaise van mriga fire. That, as the deer who is feeling that fragrance coming, where the source, to find the source of fragrance. Kasturi musk. There's a beautiful fragrance. But it is in the pouch of the deer. And the deer is recklessly running here and there to find where is that beautiful fragrance, the origin of it. And it runs. You are running like that. We run here and there and there and there. The deer is said to be 40, 50 miles they run in a day to find the source of this musk. But they do not know it is here within. So we are also searching the same way, searching the same truth. And that's why Swami Vivekananda wonderfully said, that I was searching for thee. Then I went to where? Being frustrated in the division of want and need, going above that, then we wanted to get it to holy people, to temple and church and this and that. We go, we pray, we cry, we weep. And then what happens? They are going even if you don't find the solution. Ultimately, unless you dive deep into your own soul. But these are not negative. Don't take any word as negative, I am just telling. These are all positive things because it is giving a boosting to higher and higher and higher awakening of our soul. And this is to be found ultimately within here. That is the conclusion of it. And that bhuma, that is searching is going on like a river. Just imagine you are a river, you are flowing, and in your journey, your water may be giving life to the plants on the both embankments and whatever sustenance to others, or sometimes dry, sometimes sweet, the river flows in this way. But only goal of the river is to reach the ocean, meet the ocean, and not get the ocean. Rabindranath Tagore says getting is not possible. There's a beautiful language he has used. He says that he said that the river had two embankments and it's running through how many cities, towns, villages, forests. There is no end of it. That river can please them because the drinking water they take out, but it again percolates through that. So, but it can nurture them, but cannot be one with them. River have to come back and go towards the ocean. And what the river is saying, I shall be the ocean. I shall be the ocean. He can become ocean, but he cannot get or receive the ocean as a subject, as an object. He cannot collect it and put it in some place, in his own life. And in the cave of heart, he cannot make a subject. It is not a subject. Ocean cannot be a subject to catch and put it in the pocket. It is not. We cannot do that. We are all moving towards the ocean to become ocean. That is his conclusion. He cannot. We can only merge in the ocean And he says that every day, in our every day-to-day thoughts, in every action, we are to direct our mind towards Brahman, not on the opposite direction, but to that infinite, absolute bhuma, which is absolute and which is immortal. As the river merges into the ocean, then by this practice of every day's thought, all the thought currents will be charged into that idea, and you will become one with that Brahman. And that is our real end of, that is our real refuge, that is the source, real peace and real joy to reach that state of Brahman. So it is Rabindranath Tagore, we call a mystic poet. In his beautiful expression in Bengali, he writes this. I just translated it, and just whatever in my weak knowledge. But what he says, that this is the goal of life, and this like the kasturi perfume, which is coming from the pouch of the deer not knowing that is searching everywhere. We are all searching that truth through our needs and wants. And being frustrated there, going to churches and temples, as Swami Vivekananda says, in scriptures and these and holy people. But these are also good, searching. Then we find that all the days we are searching, it is all here. Come back to that point. Ramakrishna said, Manushya jivaner uddesya bhagavan labh. The goal of human life is to attain the God. God realization is the goal of life. This Bhagavan love, attaining God does not mean to get something. To get something means I am here and there is some object, I can get it. I cannot get my own self. That's why it says it is not to get something, but to be that. That's why we want to be, not knowing that we are searching lifelong, all through our previous incarnations, not in this life and other lives also. This is searching for the infinite, and we ought to be merging into that one, that Vaham Brahmasmi, that is the goal of life. So we must have to understand that want and need, we have to go through this journey, but wide open, if we have to keep our mind open, that this life will continue. Continual search for reaching that infinite joy, infinite bliss. No material object can give us joy. This is to be understood. But we should experiment that. Suppose you say somebody who have never tasted an ice cream, and go example, I give it again and again. And you say, give up. Ice cream is bad, give up. Let me enjoy first. Let me understand that, yes. And then I see that, yes, it does not give ultimate good, but momentarily it fills the tongue to satisfy. So then I can think that is it so much health hazard, it's cause of health hazard, so I should not take it. But first go through it. So that's why this process is going on, God's plan, that it is, He has kept so many things. And in what happens? This way of rejection, it is not rejection. It is not forceful rejection. Renunciation is not forceful rejection. Renunciation is an acceptance. Acceptance of the highest, and rejection or spontaneous rejection of what is temporary, what is limited, what is impermanent. As we move from east to west, one step we move to the west, one step we keep the east back. This is the journey. As much we start our journey wherever we are all searching for God. This is to be understood. But if we know knowingly, then it is called spiritual journey. Unknowingly, we cry and weep, as is the ignorant people. We live in the world and we die and cry and weep and suffer. But in a spiritual person, we'll enjoy it. This is my present state, and I am searching for the ultimate truth. Let me have this ice cream first. And then I understand, okay, ice cream not, what is next? What is next? Then we go to the scriptures, then we go to the guru. Huh? That's why teachers should be there who can teach us, and we can, but it should be the students' inner urge also should be there. I have done all this. That's why Vivekachudamani says that what students should be like that. He will say that sangsharadavan alatapa taptam dudhuyamanang duradishta bhatam. The students should be feeling that this, I tried all my methods to reach that joy, and I am failed. I am now tormented by the sufferings and burning sensation of this world. It does not please me anymore. Therefore, he will approach a teacher, and his daya, his ocean of compassion, his ocean of love, then he will give shelter to that person and say, oh, you are searching for this? I have traveled that path. I knew that truth. I have realized that truth. I can guide you. And then to follow that journey into inward journey, from external journey to the inward journey. But when we start our inward journey, we have to understand, inward journey is not only when you close your eyes. Inward journey will give the effect of seeing what is inside, a trace of joy. You can see the joy outside also. And when it's perfectly reached the truth, then it's joy and joy and joy everywhere. Rather, Swami Vivekananda, we read the first part, and then what he says afterwards, that from that day forth, when I knew that here is the voice coming from here, and it is the truth here, when I realized that, from that day forth, wherever I am, I roam, I feel him standing by over hill and dell, high mountain and vale, far, far away and high. First he said, I didn't find anywhere. In hill and dell, in mountain cave, nothing, no, this cannot give me joy. This is alpo, this is alpo, this is alpo. I tried. And how many ways I tried. I went most church, read the scriptures and everywhere. But one day I heard that the voice is here. That is the illumination came. But I am saying that illumination may come, but there is a sign also. We can go gradually and we can find more joy inside, gradually. That will pull us inside. And that pull us inside means it will not make us dry piece of wood. It will make us so cheerful, joyful person, because with the eyes open I will see the reflection of the same light everywhere. Not he himself. As Swamiji says, when there is perfect vision, you see God everywhere. But a person who is progressing to that spiritual growth, he will have a little reflection of that glimpse of joy and spark of joy everywhere, in every face. He says, the moon's soft light, the stars so bright, the glorious orb of the day, he shines in them. See, that is the transformation coming. Searching here and there, life's goal is reached, and what will happen? This is the outcome. That the moon's soft light, the stars so bright, the glorious orb of the day, I see he shines everywhere. It is he shining, it is he shining, it is he shining. What a transformation! Everywhere God, everywhere peace, everywhere joy, and is surrounded by joy, and he is joy. So, reflected lights are they, his beauty might, reflected lights are they. The majestic morning, the melting evening, the boundless billowy sea, in nature's beauty, song of birds, I see thou through them, it is he, no? What a beautiful experience, no? This is the fulfillment, attaining the bhuma, reaching. We are all searching for this. Our goal is to reach this. That in nature's beauty, in the songs of the birds, I see through him, them, it is he, it is the Lord's chirping. It is the Lord's shining rays. It is the beauty of the trees. Everywhere it is He shining, everything shines. When holy friendship shakes the hand, He stands between them two. He pours the nectar in mother's kiss and the baby's sweet mama. In the baby's sweet call, you can see the divine. And friends shaking hand with each other. You can hear Lord standing between. The unity, the love, the joy, the presence. It's a total transformation. That is the purpose of life, and that is the search what we want. Though it is at the beginning, we think that we want house, we want building, we want friendship, we want money, we want all these things. All these things become meaningless when we reach that absolute state of our being, what we are. Thou art, the soul of souls, in the rushing stream of life. Om Tat Sat Om, thou art my God, my love, I am thine, I am thine. Thank you. Next Sunday, there will be daylight savings. Please remember, we lose 1 hour. And that's next Sunday, Swami Sumanashanandaji will be speaking. His topic is Holy Mother in the Eyes of Swami Vivekananda, Part 3. And now, after this, we'll have some question answer session in the living room as usual. After I greet you, and then you have some snacks, and we'll meet there. Other classes are as usual. Please look at the bulletin or online. Om Ashato Ma Sadgamaya Tamasho Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritangamaya Avirabir Maidhi Rudro Jatte Dakshinang Mukham Te Namang Pahi Nityam Te Namang Pahi Nityam Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality, and evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Om, peace, peace, peace.